Hello everyone, today I will talk about time. In time, today we will learn how to read clocks, understand AM and PM timings, and we will learn about days and months. What is time? Time tells us when things happen and how long they take. It helps us plan our day, reach school on time, and play at the right moment. Where do we see time? In clocks, in watches, and phones, in school bells, calendars, timers, and even sunrise or sunset show us time in daily life, right? Clock drawing versus a real clock drawing. On a paper, we draw a 2D flat clock, but in a real, clock is 3D. But both tell us the time same way, right? Why time is important? Time shows us the start of an activity. When does this activity get start? And the end of the activity. And the duration also, how long it take. So we will talk about the parts of a clock. A clock has numbers, right? You see in the picture, 1 to 12 numbers. 2 hands, 1 short, 1 long. And there is a center point also where hands rotate. Tick marks the seconds clock is optional here. Okay, clock hands. The short hand shows us the hour. Long hand, minute hand, that shows us the minutes. They move in a circle around the clock. Okay. Hour hand is slow. It moves little by little and takes 1 hour to go from one number to the next. Minute hand is fast. It moves from one number to the next in 5 minutes. So it goes one full round, takes seconds. How is the clock direction? The clock hands always move to the right. This direction is called clockwise. An activity you can understand. By an activity you can understand, rotate your finger in the air clockwise. And clock have numbers 1 to 12. You can remember 12 is equals to start or end of the hour. 12 hours versus 24 hours. A clock shows 12 hours. A day has 24 hours. So the clock goes around 2 times a day. Morning is AM, afternoon or evening is PM. Now o'clock time. When the minute hand is at 12, it is o'clock. Example, hour hand at 3 and minute hand at 12. This is 3 o'clock. What would we say? 3 o'clock. What is half past? When the minute hand is at 6, it is half past the hour. Means the half hour is already past 6 o'clock. For example, hour hand at 4, minute hand at 6. What time it is now? 4:30. Half past 4 means the half an hour is already past 4. That is called half past 4. We will talk about now quarter past. What is quarter past? When the minute hand is at 3, it is quarter past the hour. 15 minutes past, for example, 2:15. That is quarter past 2. Means the 15 minutes is already past 2 o'clock. So it is a quarter left only to complete the next hour. So it's 2:15. We called it quarter past 2. Okay. Quarter to is when the minute hand is at 9. It is quarter to the next hour. Means 15 minutes left to reach to the next number. For example, 5:45. This is quarter to 6. Now 15 minutes left to reach to 6. So that is called quarter to 6. This is an important difference. You need to memorize it. Past versus to. Past means minutes gone after the hour, or to means minutes left to reach next hour. Okay. The minute hand counting. Each number is 5 minutes. Okay. We can count by 5 multiples. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You can practice a minute hand practice also. Minute hand at 7. So 7 multiply 5, 35 minutes past the hour. Next we will talk about digital clocks. How the digital clocks shows us the time, hours and minutes. Like 5:10. So the digital clock will show us 5:10. 12:12. How the digital clock will show us the time? 12:12. 2:45. It will show us 2:45. It is a bit different from the different clocks. We're talking about the 3D clocks, right? Okay, if a digital clock shows us 6, then the clock words will show us 6 o'clock, 8:30, 8:30. How our 3D clock will show us 8:30. 7:15, it will show us 7:15. If a digital clock shows us 9:45, then the 3D clock shows us 9:45, right? Okay, next we talk about AM and PM. AM starts from morning to noon and PM starts from afternoon to night. Okay, example, 7 AM is morning and 7 PM is evening. Now given you a practice here, you can try it by yourself. Draw hands to show. You need to draw clock hands to show. 3 o'clock, how you will draw in a clock? 5:30, 9:15, 11:45. Next also you can practice some. Read these clocks. Minute hand at 12, hour hand at 6. So this time is 6 o'clock. So you draw. You can practice it by drawing the clock. Minute hand at 6, hour hand at 10. So this time is 10:30. Minute hand at 3, hour hand at 2. So this is 2:15. So you can draw these clocks in your notebooks to understand it better. Daily routine and time. For example, we wake up 6 a.m. School starts 9 a.m. We go playground to play 5 p.m. We sleep by 8 p.m. Let's talk about the duration. What is duration? Duration is how long an activity takes. For example, the class took place for 40 minutes. The brushing teeth we take 2 minutes. So that is the duration. How we compare the duration? Which one is longer? We study for 40 minutes, TV 20 minutes. So the answer is, which one is the bit longer, taking longer time? Study 40 minutes and TV is only 20 minutes, okay? Days of the week. How many days in a 1 week? 7 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today is current day. Yesterday is day before. Tomorrow is day after. For example, if today is Monday, then tomorrow is Tuesday. Let's see months of the year. We have 12 months in a year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. In a day, how many hours? 24 hours. In a week, we have 7 days. In a month, we have 30 or sometimes 31 days. In a year, we have 12 months. Okay. Now we see the time ladder. Seconds, then minutes, then hours, then days, then weeks, then months, then year. Given you already some practice questions, you all can practice in your notebooks or where you want to practice it. It's up to you. Okay, you all can go see all the slides of the practice work. Next, I will talk about the duration. What is duration? Suppose the school starts at 9 and ends at 11. So how long it take? 9 to 10 is 1 hour. 10 to 11 is again 1 hour. So how long? 2 hours. Now suppose your TV starts at 4 and ends at 4:20. So how long it took? From 12 to 4. How many minutes? 5, 5, 5, 5. 20 minutes. Brushing teeth takes 3 minutes. How long for 2 times? You think about yourself. Walking to school takes 15 minutes. Round trip, how much it will take? Given you already some conversion to time units. Try to do your by yourself. Also have few slides. Now we'll talk about duration. Already taught you some part of duration, but here I will explain you in a detail. What is a duration? Duration is the amount of time something lasts. It is the difference between the starting time and the end time. For example, a story starts at 4 p.m. and ends at 4:30 p.m. So how long is the duration from 4 to 4:30? 30 minutes. Why we are learning duration here? Because the duration helps us know how long the event Last, and this is useful for daily activities like for school hours, TV shows, sports or games, helps us plan our time better. How we will understand the duration, how to find out the duration of something, some activity. Write the start and end time. For example, the starting time given 2:15 p.m. and ending time also given here 3:45 p.m. So what we will do here, how to find how many hours it took. Counting hours start from 2:15 p.m. We will count it to the next full hour. 2:15 to 3:15, 1 hour. Now we will count the minutes from the last full hour to end time. 3:15 to 3:45 minutes. How many minutes? 30 minutes. From 3:15 to 3:45, 30 minutes. Now we will combine both hours and minutes. We will get the total duration. 1 hour plus 30 minutes gives us 1 hour 30 minutes. You can use also a number line to understand it better. Okay? You can easily memorize this by using a tip. Always check if minutes go past an hour. Use clocks or number lines. If it's tricky, practice with your daily activities. You can understand it in a better way. Okay, see you in a next session.